Have you ever wondered why some people completely change after they get rich? Not just their lifestyle, but their attitude, their circle, even the way they treat others? It almost feels like money turned them into a different person. But what if that's not the full story? What if money didn't change them? What if it revealed something deeper, or even rewrote who they are? Most people think money simply makes you more of who you already are. But psychology suggests something more complex. Because when someone grows up without much, without security, recognition, or control, they develop what's called a scarcity mindset. It's not just about lacking money. It's about constantly feeling like you don't have enough. Not enough resources, not enough respect, not enough importance. And those feelings don't just disappear when money shows up. They stay quiet, hidden, waiting, until one day, everything changes. When money finally enters the picture, it doesn't just upgrade their lifestyle. It challenges their entire identity. Because now the question becomes, if I'm no longer the person who struggled, then who am I? And the human brain doesn't like unanswered questions. So it looks for the fastest way to rebuild identity. That's where the visible changes begin. The clothes become louder. The lifestyle becomes more public. The need to be seen becomes stronger. Not always because they want to show off, but because, for the first time, they can prove something to themselves and to the world. If you've ever noticed this in someone, or even in yourself, pause for a second and think about it. Drop a comment below. Do you think money changes people, or just reveals who they already were? Here's where it gets deeper. Once people start reacting differently to you, more attention, more respect, more validation, your brain begins to associate this new version of you with reward. And humans are wired to repeat what gets rewarded. So the transformation accelerates. What started as adjustment becomes identity. What started as expression becomes performance. And sometimes, without realizing it, people become dependent on that external validation. Because going back doesn't just mean losing money. It means risking becoming invisible again. But here's the part most people misunderstand. Not everyone who changes after getting rich is fake. Not everyone is arrogant. Some people are just experiencing, for the first time, what it feels like to be seen, to be valued, to finally matter. And when you've lived without that for so long, it can be overwhelming. So no, money doesn't simply change people. It removes the limits they were forced to live with. And what comes out on the other side is a mix of who they were, who they wanted to be, and who the world now allows them to become. If this made you think differently, make sure you like the video, subscribe for more psychology content like this, and share your thoughts in the comments. I read them. Because sometimes, understanding people starts with looking deeper than what's on the surface.